Hello and welcome back to new series of SolidWorks tutorials. We finished recently with the series of weldment, and in this tutorial we're going to start a new series talking about the assemblies. So we remember when we started the SolidWorks, when we start making new parts, you click into new, you have three options. You have the part, assembly, and drawing. And now we're going to talk about assembly and see how it works. And later on we will going to talk about the drawings. So here you have the assembly icon and click OK when you are done. And here you started a new interface talking about the assemblies. And as you notice, the interface is quite different a little bit from the part interface. You have the edge component, insert component, and so on. So now let's start to insert our first component. So here you have the browse, then you select your part, then click OK. So as you notice here, you are moving your part everywhere and click where you want to add your part. So when you are doing this, the part should be stick on the origin. This is what we're going to talk about in the next tutorial, but in this tutorial we're going to have an introduction about the assemblies interface. So as we said, it's quite different from the part, and it has its own menu, the assembly menu with its functions. And here another important thing, you have the mates, where you will be able to create mates between different parts. And if you have a look in here, you will notice the F at the beginning of this part, which indicate that part is fixed. So in the next tutorial we're going to try to insert more parts and see the difference between the fixed and the minus sign, and also we're going to try to figure out the positions where this part is inserted. Also, one thing else I want to mention about, in the mates, they are indicating the type of the mates between the parts, and there are many levels starting with the first or the basic mates, then to the advanced. In this series I'm going to try to cover most of the mates.